lion is the king of the jungle. I thought you knew that. You ain't know that. Boy, you got a lot to learn.
Welcome back.
All right, my Negus.
Negus.
How we doing? How we
With
feeling? How we
attitude.
living?
Doing very good.
What's
Doing
going
very
on,
good.
fellas?
How we doing? Hey, player shirt, by the way.
Appreciate
What's
it.
your shirt say, though?
Let them know what it says, man. I love that shirt.
Let me
man.
see. Husband,
Okay.
daddy,
Okay.
protector,
Uh-huh.
hero.
Hero.
Dun-fun-dun-dun.
That man is
Is that any
somebody's
particular order?
hero.
No, not really. I mean,
Everything order.
nah,
I
that's
feel
all
you.
valid. Yeah, I
Hey.
wish it was, but
Real quick, though. Lake Show.
Man.
That's all I'm going to say.
LeBron James.
Yeah, Lake Show.
LeBron James.
We can say the Lake Show.
And the Lake Show.
Ooh, no
Hey,
disrespect.
I tell you who's nice though that doesn't really get that much respect
Who's
is
that?
Alex Caruso.
Oh, that's my guy, man.
Hey, my white boy headband.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
he's-
guy, man.
That's my dude.
Headband Hal.
He's way more doper than he gets credit for, man. And he'll yam on you. He really will.
And she got
He will 1, 2, yeah.
sneaky bunnies.
Yeah.
What's been going on with you fellas this week? This past week, I mean.
Just busy, man. School, learning. You know what I'm saying? Looking at houses.
Oh,
Found
yes.
it yet? Narrowed it down?
No.
How is the search going, and what's something that you could teach someone in just a real quick second about searching for homes, going through that entire process? What can they expect
Look at your credit score right now.
right now?
Yeah, get a 3-in-1 comprehensive credit report.
ASAPery.
Annualcreditreport.com. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. You know what I mean?
Hey,
That's all you gotta do.
That's been the topic of the day for the last few days with us.
Honestly,
Credit.
Credit
It really
is
has.
big. It's
For real. We
huge.
got to get that credit right.
Got
It
to
really
get the
is.
credit right.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you.
That's a hidden key.
Trying to tell you.
Yep.
I wish I took my dad's advice about credit
A long time ago.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think we all do.
My shit is.
But the thing of it is,
not
though,
even that
like,
bad.
it's probably not even that bad. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
that bad, but it's not that good.
It's just what you have on it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What's showing up.
I'm
you
about to
know?
get off.
Man, it's really just realizing all that credit is. It's so much more to credit than just having good or bad. It's the type of credit you have, the type of loans, the type of things that you're going after with your
These
credit.
creditors
Are you an
just-
investor? Or are you just a regular person who has a bunch of credit cards? It's a lot to think
These
about.
creditors could run my
It's a lot to
fade.
know. So, like you guys are saying,
That's what
educate
I've been
yourself.
learning. That's what I've
Educate
been learning that
yourself.
for right there. What you
These
just said.
creditors
yeah.
can just run this fade. He called even. For real.
I mean,
I wish.
the whole
man.
system. I mean, if it was a person,
You know what
I
I'm
would go a
saying?
couple
Every
of
day,
rounds
bro.
with it. I
Come on,
promise
bro.
you.
Just
Every morning.
Catch this fade. And then go even.
Hey, buddy.
It's
It's us. It's us.
If
We're
it was
outside.
me, you know what I'm saying? I think like Key was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something that we gotta have in the school system.
Oh, gotta have in the school
You talking
system.
about
Even
teaching
if,
it?
even
See,
if
I
you
had-
have like
it's
a
funny.
credit club.
Well, I had a finance class in middle school,
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
but I went to private school. Like I told you guys, but it was
My apologies, sir. Was it on the boulevard?
but it was crazy though.
Beyond here. I'm sorry.
He went to the boulevard.
Rodrigo.
The boulevard. No, but it was a finance class, but like it was middle school. No one really paid attention that much. Well, at least I didn't pay attention because the teacher, like, one, she looked good,
Oh.
and two, like she'd come around and she'd give you these head rubs.
Oh wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm
Don't do
talking
that.
about knock you out head rubs.
Oh,
But
no.
I'm like,
Don't do that.
so I'm not really. I'm going to that class looking for to head rub.
Hey,
I don't want to pay attention to you,
what was her name?
Miss Wong.
I knew you remember. Hey, Miss Wong.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you listen to no Wong,
Man, my son is actually in a business class right now. I'm gonna go and speak on the 17th
Okay.
to his class.
okay.
Just about business in general, entrepreneurship and all that stuff. But he's learning a lot, man. They got them kids in there watching Shark Tank and pretending to build businesses. My son has sent me merch he didn't create it. Like, hey, pops, what's up with this merch? Like, I'm like, are you serious?
Oh, so
But he's learning all
your
this.
son's going to the boulevard as well.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna try to educate him my way, man. I'm gonna try to educate him. I'm gonna try to educate him my way.
the dean.
Because
Yeah, I gave a sizable donation last year.
Thank you for
Man, he go to a regular middle school, man. Just a regular middle school. But I'm gonna pull him though. When I am, able to, I'm gonna pull him, and he'll get his basics. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna pull him and teach him what he's going into. What are you doing? What you gonna do with your life? Right. Let's start right now. Then let's see how serious you are, and then as he transitions, we'll transition. But
you said merch.
Oh yeah, he gets. Oh, you already know.
Yes,
you already know, bro. Come on, man.
I got a business that's already up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But hey,
come on, man.
That's another conversation for another time.
You already know,
yes, sir.
All in the family.
Yes, sir.
So today,
ladies,
we're gonna talk about the ladies today.
Oh, this all for y'all.
Yes, sir. And I think the question is,
what's the question?
do women really run the world?
Do y'all? Or do you not?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
What world are we talking about?
We talking about the world today. The one we're living in right now. Do they run the world?
Women, all of them.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man, and this is just my statement on that whole little question. I feel like.
Why don't you answer it right now? If you're, you know what I'm saying, we can answer it later. I was asking that question generally. So you say yes already off top?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, elaborate.
So you didn't got all the way to the bottom.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So basically,
elaborate.
I feel like if there was no Michelle, there would have been no Barack. If there was no Ivanka Trump, there would be no Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like women in every situation at the highest level of anything have a part to play in a man's success.
You're right. You're right.
So in essence,
but check this out.
They run the world.
They do.
Who helped Diddy?
Women though, they play a vital part in men's lives.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like most of them kind of just step back and let the man, play the household, head of the household.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So you think women run households?
Yeah. Because I mean, it was explained to me one time, bro, and then I saw it happen. I was like, dang, that's wild.
So why do men put head of the household then?
Excuse me. So I'm the head of the household, right?
But why?
Just tradition. You know what I'm saying? My tradition of my family, tradition of her family. That's just what we're both used to.
That's what I'm used to too. So.
I think it depends on the household.
But watch this one though. Check this one out. My wife could say, I'm cold. Guess what I'm gonna do? You want me to turn on the heat? You want me to close the window? What do you want me to do? You want me to build another house? What do you want me to do?
Calm down, warm up. Put my breath on you, like, come on.
You want me to hug you? I'll hug you. You know what I'm saying?
Women in general, in their homes, what do you think their effect is on the household? Like, what is their role? And not stereotypical, but what is the woman's role in any household? Just women, period.
Backbone.
I think that's the bad one. Women are kind of like the rock. I feel like men hold it together, but females are like the
man. I'm telling you, man. The glue, right?
That's what I'm saying. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, man. I mean, imagine if
you know what I'm saying.
Men were the ones that had to be. Not saying that men couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But what if you had to be the one that was responsible for the nurturing of the kids?
I couldn't do it.
on top of everything else you got to do as a man.
Hey,
what if that was your role too? Like, you got to be now. Come here, little Bobby. I love you. You're so good. I love you. Like, what if you had to do that and then go to work and go like be the jackhammer in construction and be around men all day, but when you got home, your job was to go breastfeed. Go breastfeed. You see what I'm saying? Like, they the glue, bro.
They the glue.
They the glue, man. Because I couldn't do that part.
In like past relations, even like females somehow know where everything's at in the house.
Oh, always. My wife is definitely the finder.
I'm talking about like you can lose something and like, oh, did you check behind the dresser on the floor 3 just to
just for the hell of it, I'm gonna call my wife just to show you how real that shit is in my house. Yo. My wife, I'd be like, hey babe, she'd be like, what do you need me to find? I'd be like, look, don't get mad. I lost my keys. She'd be like, top drawer, left something. I'd be like, got it. I'm telling you, and it'd be right there when I go there. Don't have to double check nothing.
Watch this though. I'm gonna show you something else. And this, I don't know. I'm probably jumping ahead, but like, if I'm walking in and I'm hungry, like I'm really hungry and I've been busy, I had something on my calendar. You know what I'm saying? She sees my calendar, so if I got something on my calendar or whatever, and she knows I've been busy, I'm gonna walk in. What in the world is this? And if she done hooked up something
That's a
stupid,
real woman,
man.
But check this out, though. I'm talking about walking in the door, but check this out. I can make the exact same dish, ask her everything that she did, and put in it.
Ain't gonna be the same. What? It's just ain't gonna be the same.
It's gonna suck, man.
Let me ask y'all a question. So with everything we've already talked about, how would you guys say women's rights have evolved in our society?
Oh, they've definitely evolved. Because I mean, back in the day, women they didn't have they couldn't say shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like now, women are running for president.
Man,
like you know what I'm saying?
It's amazing, man, because it's in multiculturals where women just for some strange reason in this time, I guess, where in this paradigm, I guess that we in, women are being held down and pushed back and you know pretty much discriminated against as a race. You know what I'm saying?
Like, being a woman is definitely like a whole race, like for real,
by themselves.
But watch this one right.
I mean, they are different creatures. I ain't gonna.
Right.
You know,
to that point, to both of y'all's point, man. Like, if you look around your area, anywhere you are, anywhere you're listening from, you look around your area, you're gonna see a woman-owned business
for
more
sure.
and more.
Oh man,
for sure.
But was just like, all right, you don't want to pay me the same thing. You don't want to hire me. Guess what? I'm gonna start my own business.
Black women, hats off. They're the most rapid growing business.
Definitely.
Like
really,
great fact. Bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
They are
Black
rapidly
women
growing. African American women, they are the rapidly most growing entrepreneurs, businesswomen, and I mean across the board, like against everything else, everything,
and the most beautiful.
But think about this. But think about this. You know, it's crazy that like if you look at a black woman and y'all know like mothers, aunts, grandmas, whatever. Black women are so like crafty, man. Mm. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this, like
women take care of them. They take care of themselves.
Everything, bro. Like, I'll put this out there. I hope she don't get mad, but like,
hello.
She was doing some my wife was doing some laundry, and she had a Nike. She had a Nike hoodie, right? And no, she was shopping. So she was shopping. She spilled some bleach on it because Joelle was kicking or something like that. And so she was just like, man, I got this perfectly good Nike hoodie, and I got a bleach stain on it. And I was like, oh man, that's terrible, bro. You see that hoodie right now? You be like, oh, that's hard.
Oh, she done hooked it all the way up.
What? I gave her a pair of my Nike pants. I was like, yo, can you do my pants like the way you did your hoodie? Because if I try to do it, I'm going to mess it up.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Man, for real.
Man, how dare we go this far and not say shout out to the International Women's Day, man. Shout out
to all the
women, first of all, and International Women's Day.
You know when it started, though?
When?
1975.
Wow.
International Women's Day?
1975. It took to 1975 for them to get a day?
And the United Nations, bro, started it.
Wow.
They started 1975.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir, for women's rights and world peace, March 8th.
Really?
Yep.
There's a history fact for y'all.
Hello.
You know what I mean?
Just drop a gem on your head.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's pretty
Migo
cool,
with the facts.
Yes, sir.
Migo with the facts.
Man, you know what I think is real special about, like, the women in my life in general? I mean, I don't know, everybody got their different experiences, but all the women in my life, man, have made me who I am today. And if it weren't for them, like, I would be lost.
That's real.
Like, all the women in my family have given me, to some degree, at some point in my life, advice, shelter, food, something. You know what I mean? To the point where, like, I'm literally here today because of those women. You know what I'm saying? All the women in my life.
Speaking of all women, I, personally, another hats off to all mothers.
Wow.
Anyone who's been through child labor, my hat is off to you.
For real. I'll take it off for real. I can't see, but I take it off.
Childbirth ain't no hoe. It ain't.
Provocative Migo.
That shit is wild just even looking at that.
Man.
I've seen it.
Insane.
So what happens? Let's go through everybody's experience.
Oh, God.
What did it do to you? From the man's perspective, like, what happened to you?
I did a couple things to me. One, I was overjoyed, kids coming out.
Of course.
Two, it's like, what the is that?
What is going on?
What the hell is going on? Like, why is it expanding that far?
Oh my God!
Like, there is a human
Don't
being.
remind me, please.
Hey, Doc, is that gonna go back? Is that gonna go back?
There's a human being coming. Bro, a human being coming out your goddamn vagina. What is going on right here?
Listen.
Oh, I didn't see the worst. I don't like it.
Look, man, when my daughter was coming out, bro, like I was holding my wife's hand and all that.
I'm squeezing the hand more than she is.
Right. I'm holding the hand, but bro, I had to sit down. I was like, get my hand back. Let me go sit down. Y'all know me, man. I don't take it. I was like, look, the doctor says, hey, can we get a little?
Can we get another bed from
man? You need some oxygen. Got an orange juice down there. Hey, I was about to pass out, dog. I'm feeble-minded, dog. You got all them muscles. You about to hit the floor.
Look, bro, I had it tough, man. My ex-wife, man, man, kudos to her. I'll never disrespect her for what she did, man. She had it tough, man. She had it tough with all three of the babies, man. And my middle one, my 11-year-old, the umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck. And so she was, it was tough, man. And so they had to cut her and to get her out. And my daughter was much bigger than what we had expected. We thought she was going to be around 7-8 pounds. She ended up being 9-14 out the stomach. So she couldn't push her out, and so they had to cut her and stretch her, and she was passing out, had a fever. Like, I was in there going through it too. Like, you said, passing out.
Seriously,
I had a bed in there, bro. I'm trying to tell you, she was in labor for hours and hours and hours, bro. Hours, and that was crazy.
See, that's my thing too, though, man. Like, we had a little situation. Ours wasn't like yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we had a little situation, and then you know, they had to do the little incision thing, and like I mean, I thought. For real, my wife was about to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what had me like lightheaded, because I was looking like, and the lady was just like, push some more. And I was just like, she can't push no more, brother. I mean,
For real?
You know what I'm saying? Like, she was right there at the end, and I was like, man, what's going on, bro?
It's the worst sight ever.
The worst.
And I like, it's crazy because like I know females that they like to keep the videos of it. And they want to show you.
They want to show you.
I got a video of it.
I don't want to see it anymore.
I don't want to see it ever again, bro. Like, ever again. I saw it
the
once.
Experience is enough. It definitely is.
I'm trying to tell you that.
I almost got kicked out of the delivery room too. Because he said, he said, you're not really supposed to record. And then he said, sir, can you turn the music off?
Turn the music off.
I was playing Circle of Life. And then the doctor was like, no, it's cool. He started laughing. He said, I like that song. He said, you
playing Circle of Life.
You are not playing that.
You want to see the video, bro?
No.
Don't listen to it.
No, it's cool.
You can hear my baby crying.
I don't want to hear no screaming, no push, no nothing.
No, you don't hear none of that.
Yeah,
we scared all the men, man. We scared all the men.
But yeah, hats off to women though, for real.
Yeah,
for real. And just to think, like, while we on childbirth, bro, like, if it wasn't for my wife, my child would not exist, because when she came out, she had to go right there and eat.
If it wasn't for women at all, we wouldn't be here.
So who came first then?
Man, I still believe man came first. Then women came from the rib. That's how I was from Adam and Eve.
That's why we got like, what is it, like 46 and a half ribs? It's something different, right? Ain't our ribs like offset or something?
Some weird.
I don't know, man.
Like one side has got 47, the other side's got 46 or something like that. Yeah, anybody look that up?
I just think that men should find out, should just respect women more and stop treating them like they're less than them. That's what I think.
For sure, because I mean there are a lot of guys out here who like, even I wouldn't say it's all celebrities, a lot of people with a lot of money and a lot of stuff, they just disrespect women because they think that, well, they ain't shit. They're not equal to them.
Yeah, that culture needs to get killed, man. Like women are definitely equal in a lot of ways, because ain't no man trying to push no baby out of no hole on your body. I promise you that. Hey, switch that and let's see who equal.
Hold on now. Ain't no man. I mean, there are some weirdos out there, but.
What hole we gonna push the baby out of?
Hey, brother, I don't got the internet, bro. I seen it.
What?
Yeah, a man was pregnant. We're not gonna talk about that, though.
I don't wanna. No, absolutely not. Man,
but yes.
That's weird. Absolutely not.
But yeah, disrespecting females, though.
Now that right there, man, to me, you know, I come from the country for one, and then, you know, I'm a little old school for two. I just don't see it, man. Like, you know, you told Harpo to beat me. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying, to a degree, but it's like, nah, bro, you can't do that, man. Like, you're literally like punching another person.
So what do you think about this though?
What's up?
When a male and female get in a physical altercation, and a female is wailing on a dude. I'm talking punch in the face. Is it okay for a guy to hit back? Hit her back?
I just
In that, situation?
The way that I was raised, you know what I'm saying? I might move a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've seen and I knew people who've, just knocked out.
I think this is what I think. I think that
Gone.
I think that it's easy to judge when you outside of the situation, and I think that each individual situation has its own circumstances and own intimate, details that nobody really knows. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning violence on either side. Me personally, if I was getting wailed on, I would probably just get her to stop by like restraining her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? From continuing to hit me. But I would never like try to wail off on somebody unless I really felt like my life was in danger. Like if you had a weapon or a knife, I probably am going to defend myself a little bit different if you're a woman, even if you are a woman. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you just hit me, I can stop you from hitting me. I don't care how strong you are. I'm going to be able to stop you from hitting me. True. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And then we can just let that go from there. I'm not going to hit you back or nothing like that. I just don't want to keep on getting hit either. You know what I mean? But I definitely don't condone no violence. You know what I'm saying? But and again, like I said, it's another side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? Some people just they're unable to.
What if she was bigger than you though?
I know that's what I'm saying. Beating your ass, like that's what I'm saying. Like look.
What if it was a chick from Friday? Look, and she's stronger than you.
Come here.
Like, hey, I need help. Like Migo, help me. Help.
She crazy.
Like I am military trained, but look, she's
run,
dog.
Run, Josh, run.
You gotta do is get out of there.
You know what I'm saying?
Run.
Right. The situation is definitely different, man. I agree with that.
It's different, man.
I don't know, man. When it comes down to it, man, like, I just don't. I can't justify the need to hit a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, could I ever do it? Yeah, of course. Anybody could be pushed to do something that they, don't want to do or, haven't been shown or taught. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, though, I mean, just as much as I could do it, I feel like I could show that same type of self-control, too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could see myself doing it, then I should also be able to see myself not doing it.
Yeah.
To the same degree. So I was like, I couldn't see myself knowingly putting my hands on a female, man. No. You know what I'm saying? To say, you know what? This is what you deserve. Let me pummel you. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga said pummel.
No. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't think there's anything that, I mean, sometimes, man, pillow fights, but at the same time, after a while, you're going to start laughing or something, you know what I mean? It ends up being fun, and it leads to, something that I really like, which is sex. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking about sex is a perfect segue.
Oh, no. Next question. I think that's the first time, though. I think that's the first one.
Hey, is pussy a form of payment?
Oh, provocative Migo. Whew.
Random question.
Say it again.
I don't think I'm using a word.
Is pussy a form of payment?
Oh, wow. Is it a form of payment?
In this day and age.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. On my social media feed, I done seen some stuff that women were saying about it. I don't know if it's their real perspective or not.
I know what I'm saying, because, females, I know females, and I've seen females. If you don't got it, first thing they do is they offer it up. Shit, I goddamn suck your dick, or goddamn throw this pussy.
Oh, wow.
So, really? It happens. That's what people, even in workplaces, how do you think some of these girls,
I know it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's there. I mean, I'm not blind to it.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I'm real naive when it comes to that sometimes. Now, other times people can be like very, 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 you know what I'm saying, direct.
Yeah.
But that's why you gotta respect yourself better than that.
Got to
respect yourself better than that.
But what's the difference of doing it, you know what I'm saying, on a political level or doing it on a private level?
It's definitely out there. I mean, I agree with you, man. Like on so many levels, women do use that as a form of payment, control or whatever it is. I mean, I know it's definitely a touchy and provocative,
real
subject, but it's definitely something that is out there. And I would say, for those that choose to take that lifestyle, that's your own life, that's your own path. I have no judgment for it.
I'm gonna be the first to tell y'all, I'm a victim of that.
Oh no, not a victim.
Hey,
Cha-ching.
look, look.
Swipe for one vagina.
Oh
Look,
no,
man.
no.
Look, if she wants anything, like it could be anything. All she gotta do is make me a plate of food.
Oh no.
And it's like even relationships, bro. That's how females say thank you.
Oh, for real?
Oh, for real.
That's how real.
Oh, for real.
Oh, for real. Come on, bro.
No,
You
you
would like,
right.
dog.
But-
If you do
but-
something nice for your girl,
Yeah.
and she not finna get you something nice back. She not finna pay you back. She finna just throw it back to you real quick.
But for me, that's what I
touching.
mean. Like,
So
like
touching.
if I'm in a situation where, like, you know what I'm saying,
Give me them
I might be in
cheeks.
the doghouse, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna do whatever it takes
To get them cheeks.
Wait,
I'm
okay.
trying to tell you.
Wait,
get
time
them
out,
cheeks.
time out. We got to, let's remind the people of the rules. Please, let's
My bad.
remind the people.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
Oh yeah, this
people.
is 18 and above, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
18 and
adult
above,
content.
parental
So like I was
advisory.
saying, whatever.
So like
it is
I was
need to
saying.
do.
Wait, what's the rest of the rules, please?
Speak your truth.
Speak your truth.
Speak your truth.
Yes, sir. Speak your own truth. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody is welcome.
Everybody's welcome.
perspective. That's why we
Like,
throw around
comment, and
perspectives.
subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying though, it's just like
I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
even in relationships, like females, like even when for like birthday presents, holidays.
What you? I mean, think about
Ask me what I
Valentine's Day.
prefer, though.
Valentine's Day.
Ask me
What
what I
you know?
prefer.
You know what you're
going down.
getting
If
for,
you got
for,
a
the
girl
rest, for the rest of your life. You know what
on
you get
Valentine's Day, what you know is going down.
But ask me what I prefer though.
What?
Ask me if I prefer a box of chocolate.
That's what you prefer, but that's not what you're getting. It's just like,
Hey, yeah, I want a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day, please.
yeah, you have to request what you want.
I like them
You gotta-
too.
I
Little
don't want
ones,
that, bro.
little caramel
I don't
ones
want,
with
I
the
want
nuts
you.
on
I want to show up on Valentine's Day, wake up, and then
Take-
next thing you know,
Take me out to eat or something.
nah,
Hey,
I
I'm
want
gonna tell
to
y'all something for real. I like candles, yo. I don't even care what y'all say about
like
me. I
candles,
like
too.
candles.
Shit.
I don't like that.
Wine and dine me. Wine
I
and
like
dine
On
me.
Valentine's Day,
I like them.
I need
Candles
to be-
smell good. I like
Look,
smelling
he
good.
be knee deep.
need Hell,
He
hip
be
deep
deep.
in
Swimming in that shit.
swimming. You know what I'm saying? I got
See, that's your lady, though, man.
But you got, I mean,
know
it's,
what I mean?
it's
That's
like,
your
if you,
lady.
yeah, if you got a girl, I mean, it's going down. Like, if you, that's not your girl.
That's what I'm working for. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm hoping that Valentine's Day she gonna do something new. You feel me?
So what about that? And what about the role? What about women who fall in the role of just letting men take control of certain romantic stuff, or you know what I'm saying? What about that part of relationships and women, as far as the cultural standpoint of women? Okay, I'll give you an
I
example.
feel like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say women should take care of their men just like men take care of their women.
I think so. Why not? Shouldn't a woman do the rose petals and the candles for a man?
I mean, anything.
Why shouldn't she
She's a
pull
woman.
up?
Nah.
Why shouldn't she pull up and put you in the car and take you on a date for once?
You know what I'm saying?
Cause I drive better.
You gonna piss some people off.
Nah, but I mean,
I drive way better.
all right. So what about this? What about your girl take you out on her tab?
As long as I can drive.
I mean, I guess, but I mean,
I think it should go both ways.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
definitely should, man, and it could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if
It sounds
that's
like
the
a
thing,
drive.
like, for my chick, man, you know what I'm saying? I told her, like, I didn't want her to work. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So we have to thug it out until
Man.
we figured it out. And then, you know what I'm saying, she'll be able to have that option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, when it comes down to stuff like gifts or whatever, she's very conscious of the dollar. You know what I mean? So she's not going to come and ask me for, you know, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. But then, like on Father's Day, on my birthday, it's like a handmade, like, what?
and it's hand.
Hallmark couldn't do that, bro.
You right.
That's dope.
You see what I'm saying? Like, she got me this. I can't remember. It was either for my birthday or Father's Day, New Year's. It was something.
No, it's
You know
sentimental
what I'm
shit.
saying?
It's sentimental shit.
Yeah.
Shit
You
that
see what I
matters.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, that meal that she made, like, my girl, she be making like one-off meals. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And it's just like, dang.
She
dope.
throw dinner
Like,
parties.
for
She
me,
throw dinner
like,
parties too.
Huh?
She throw dinner parties.
Dinner parties.
Good shit, we coming.
Like I said
But
at the top.
yeah, y'all good. You know
Yeah, shit, that's what I'm saying.
But nah, I mean, she can cook though. You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
said at the top, I think it truly depends on the household. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're doing there, you know what I mean. But in that regard, I would say, is it true that women can do what men can do?
I'm gonna tell you this. My girl cannot drive better than me, dog. and that can be translated to the men versus women if you want. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. I can go the same route to get to a specific place 80 times in a row, sun up and sundown, and I'll be lost. And I have to ask her, do I turn left or right? I'm lost without her, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can drive way better. I can work on the vehicles. I can do all of that type of stuff. But if we going somewhere, hey, tell me where to go. So I'm gonna get us there.
So for your household, you would say that you guys just fall into the traditional, household.
Very traditional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very traditional. I mean, it's kind of weird sometimes because I've not been that man. You know what I'm saying? I've always been single. You know what I mean? And I've always been like a kind of wild child.
Yeah.
But then when she came along, it was just like, okay, if you want that, what your mom and dad had, then guess what? This is what the half looks like. Mm-hmm. And I was like, ooh, shoot.
Hello.
I always wanted it, but like, can I even measure up? So now it's just, you know what I'm saying? Every day is a learning. Like, I'm learning every day, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
So I feel like, go ahead. I was going to say, I feel like women can do most things that men can do, but a lot of females make decisions off emotions.
I mean, I feel like everybody makes decisions off emotions.
Yes, but I mean, I feel like more emotions to like, sometimes like, I don't like him, so I'm not doing that type of emotion. Like holding grudges type of emotions.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So say, I don't know, a situation where, I don't know, something happens where a guy can bounce back and a girl, still kind of, no, I'm saying all girls are all men, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little tougher for a female to, like, say a nigga would disrespect you and they disrespect your girl or a girl. The girl might hold on to it like, oh, I don't fuck with him because he disrespected me. You might just brush it off, chalk it up like whatever, or you might even like chop it up in later type shit. She's not gonna get that second chance.
That's true though.
You know what I'm saying?
Females, they play by a different set of rules, man. I wish I could say I knew the girl code, you know what I'm saying? But I don't, man. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. Yeah, I don't know the girl code, bro.
I think that we just so separate on certain things, man. I think women have their own, code.
They got their own code, bro.
And I'm gonna say it, I honestly could not see a female president.
Really?
I couldn't see one right there.
I just think the way the world's set up, I just think that I think if it was just of the United States and that's all it was cool. But out in the world situation, there's too much male testosterone out there to have a woman president.
I feel like we would have been to war if what's his name was in office when that.
They're gonna think that that would be a symbol that we are weak. And not to down women, that's just the perception that's out there.
Y'all do know, though, like in some countries, there are women leaders.
Of course.
I'm not knocking them.
Of course.
But y'all just talking about, like, as far as the United States.
I'm talking about of a world, world power, man.
Okay.
Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I personally can't see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking other like female leaders.
I mean, I could see it. You know what I'm saying? Because if we go into the in the Egyptian times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The world got to change a lot more before that can happen, though, bro. Not that's what I'm saying. It's not to down women. It's not saying they're not capable. They're definitely capable. It's just
I don't see it.
The world ain't ready.
The world ain't ready, man. The world ain't ready, man.
I feel like it's cool, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, for a superpower like that, that's always been historically dominated by a male. I think you switch that up and put a female up there, it's going to create like a balance. You know what I'm saying? Because in nature, you do have these hard elements and then you have these soft elements. You know what I'm saying?
I think you need both. Just like.
Shit, I feel like we should have two in office type shit.
That's what I definitely feel like that.
For real. Because I mean, if you got that female up there, but then you still got a male, they're not going to have the same perspective. You know what I'm saying?
What if we had like a Barack and Michelle, like both in office at the same time?
I would love that.
Who?
I think it should be mandatory. I think it should be mandatory.
But I mean that part. I mean, they do have office as far as like, you know, the first lady. She does have like her office. That's
she does have her first. I'm saying, what if they both both?
You talking about like president and vice president?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think
or
that
like president and president type, like a double president type shit.
I think if one is the president, I think if it's a woman is the president, then there should be a man who's vice president and vice versa. If a man is the president, then it should have to be a woman.
Here's my thing. I feel like if Michelle's gonna run, then she should have Oprah as her running mate, hypothetically. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to put a female in office, put a female in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, there needs to be, like, a shift, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she can run, but she needs to run with a dude. No, she don't. If she gonna be the president, then all the other cabinet people can be females too.
It's not about that. It's about having both perspectives available to come together as a team.
He might be one of
I see. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to accomplish.
He might be one of like fire missiles. She'd be like, nah, let's go this way, and and get them this way type shit. You know what I'm saying? Be smarter about it.
But
And you know women is real good at that,
You know
too.
what
They
I'm saying?
sneaky as hell, boy.
But I mean, if you got 2 females in there, then you got all the other, advisors that are males. So there would be I feel like I see what you're saying, but I still feel like 2 women's would be just as good. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if it's people that have politics as a background.
Yeah.
For instance, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if Hillary's in office, she's got that same counsel as Bill because guess what? That's her husband. So I mean, but certain other people, man, like if my wife was to run for office, I mean, they would ask, okay, what does your husband do? He drag races. I can't give no political counsel. You know what I'm saying? So in that regard, yeah, you know what I mean. It wouldn't work. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think it's just a real cool conversation that we can even say something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel you.
A woman president.
Yeah. But like we said, hats off to all females, moms, sisters, aunts,
all
nieces,
of you, all the women's,
all the women in the world. Hats off to you.
Everywhere.
In the world, actually, yes, exactly, everywhere.
I hope you understand that our perspective is not biased by no cultural bullshit. We don't believe in none of that stuff. Y'all can do everything we can do in a way.
In a way, yeah.
In a way, but it's some stuff that we can't do that y'all can do. Simple and plain. That's just how it is. That's how it should be across
Respect
the
yourself,
land.
love yourself, take care of yourself, females and ladies, I should say. And we love you.
We love you.
From the bottom of my heart.
Exactly.
We love you.
But yeah, so give us a few minutes, guys. Hit you with a little commercial break, and we'll be back to talk to you again.
I still
Come back.
Yo.
Thanks for coming back.
What up, guys? Real quick, I'm going to shout out this little live podcast still coming to you guys.
Oh, yes.
We are coming live, full in effect, sometime in April.
Sometime in April. What we mean by live is we're going to do exactly what we're doing in front of a live audience.
You get to see our faces. Ha! Look at that.
No, wow.
Yes, sir.
We'll be having food.
Okay.
We'll be having drinks.
What else?
The food is free.
What? Oh, shoot.
That's what kind of food it is.
Uh-oh.
It's free food.
What that mean?
From Tiny Tim's Taco.
Hey, let's go.
Private menu tasting for the attendees. We will be having drinks.
Yep.
And we'll definitely be having a very, extremely
eventful
event.
Oh yeah.
Event.
We also,
Yes.
Yes. Guest star.
Uh-oh.
Drum roll, please. Yes, sir. Keto
You've been hearing him on a couple of our podcasts. He's been playing in the background in a lot of our commercials. He will be performing live for us there. This man is not one to miss, I promise you.
Oh.
The music is amazing.
Speaking about
the
that,
vibe
music
is amazing.
New music
coming.
Music alert.
When's it
Wait.
Wait.
That's gonna drop Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
About next Tuesday.
No, I'm talking about tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. 11:59.
Nah, probably 12 p.m.
He's been so gracious to give us a little sneak peek. He's gonna drop that for you now. Please open your ears and listen. This man's got something to say.
Yes, sir.
I think we've gone too far. We need to be apart.
Welcome back.
Thank you for coming back again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But real talk, let's get a little quick little 2 cents in about this coronavirus.
Wow, it's getting
Are we going
serious.
Current
It's serious.
events. Dog, you know how
Current.
it's close.
You know what? We was talking about that. I'm still in school. For those of y'all that don't know, but we was talking about that in class this morning. Coronavirus.
Bro,
I got the up-to-date stats up.
that
if
shit's
y'all
in
want.
Cobb, bro.
Oh, what's up? Oh yeah, I heard it's
Cobb and Fulton, bro.
So active now, 111,954 cases, 3,893 deaths, 62,722 have recovered, which is awesome. It's a great percentage, but it's still rapidly spreading though. So there are still 339 currently infected patients right now. 39,000 of them, 87% are in mild condition. 13%, 5,900 of them are in serious or critical condition. So it's a serious thing, man.
Sheesh.
It's a serious thing.
You know, I read an article, man, that said, you know, to help prevent it, if you wash your hands with soap and water,
Wash
like after you use the bathroom,
like you're supposed to.
after you
Just don't wet them. Like, don't just wet your hands.
Wash them. Actually,
wash them.
And stop touching your face.
That, and then it said, you know, cover your mouth, or put your nose or your mouth in the
Oh,
pocket
you're
of
talking
your
about
elbow.
like you're supposed to.
Like yeah.
Like
But you know,
like a
the simple, you know what I'm saying?
The simple
But
things.
you know, sometimes I guess people just don't be thinking about it, or it's like, oh, it's just a little sneeze or whatever. It's not too bad. But like for real, like if somebody has it, you can literally just pass it and catch it and pass it. You know what I'm saying?
People be coughing. Just like, bro, if you don't,
Man.
I see the video online. This little like 10-year-old little girl was like licking a rail,
It's disgusting.
licking a metal rail. Just
You don't know how many times I go out of the bathroom and I see full-grown men just use the bathroom and walk right out that mug.
Look, I'm
Touch the knob and everything and walk right out.
I'm gonna come clean. I don't like to, like for the longest time, I do it now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of spooked me a little bit. But for the longest time, bro, I felt like I was cleaner than any bathroom. So guess what? If I gotta use my body to use the bathroom, guess what? I'm cleaner than anybody else in here. You feel me?
Oh, I'm not going. First of all, I don't. Number 2's at home.
Oh, strictly.
At the crib.
But
Strictly.
I mean, I know that's wrong though, because it said like, you know, anytime you use the restroom, you should wash your hands with soap and water.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. I've been I've been taught that my entire life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Soap and water,
my
period.
entire life. You know what I mean? But after a while, man, you know, I get on a few trips. So you take a road trip, it's like, you know what? I'm in this little.
I'm not touching nothing.
Oh, he didn't even wash his hand.
I'm
But guess
kicking
what?
the door in.
The first thing I do when I get in the truck, hey baby, can you pass me some sanitizer?
sanitizer.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
But that's still not an excuse anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know I got a daughter now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
This
for
corona, it's real, dog. That corona is real.
It's
We're
real.
killing folks.
It's here in our
So I gotta
county.
wash my hands.
Bro, I'm
And
telling
it
you,
made it all the way to our
up
county,
the
man.
street, bro.
It's crazy.
Up the street.
And you know the thing that I feel like is really weird too is that it's really starting to affect people because I feel like this verbiage is different, and then too like what it's doing to people. You know what I'm saying? Like masks are like out of stock. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen that or not.
man.
You know what I mean?
Water and toilet paper, paper towels. People
Wipes,
is.
all
I'm
that
actually
stuff.
about to go and grab me some paper towels and go start selling them too. And people is buying them like crazy.
Hello.
Wait, for real?
Look,
Hello.
Look, man.
Business.
Sam's Club.
look. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, get at your boy if you need the paper towels
Tiny Tim's paper towels.
and the water. Coming
Whatever you
soon.
need.
Coming soon. I promise you.
But for real though, man, it's just weird how everything's being affected, and then they start saying words like quarantine. You know what I'm saying? That puts people in a
Bruh,
state of alert.
New York went in a state of emergency.
But this is the thing about quarantine. This is what I'm gonna tell you that I told my mama. And I asked her if it was the same thing. I called her, I was like, Mom, I said, why do they keep telling everybody that they need to be quarantined when it comes down to this corona? I said, well, I mean, you know, you gotta be, you know, isolated. I said, don't that just mean stay home? You know what I'm saying? But when you put quarantine to it, it's just oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
all
Let me go
tripping.
stock up on supplies. Let me do this, that, and the third.
All the sick people need to be in one area.
But think about it though, man. Like whenever you got sick, when we were younger, it could have been the flu. The flu going around. That's the longest running virus is the flu.
I mean, to be real, the
You
flu
would stay
killed
home.
the flu killed way more than the coronavirus. If you really look up the stats, I'm not trying.
Oh, for
to,
real?
If you really look at it,
But it's been
the regular
I just know
flu.
It's been around for a long time.
The
We
regular-
still get shots today because of the flu.
Exactly, the
So
regular
this is
flu
what this
kills
corona-
a whole
the
bunch of
corona-
fucking people every year.
Flu shot, never.
I mean, I had to start getting it because you know my
Never.
daughter got it.
that
So.
up.
I don't even give my son
Google.
immunization shots.
I mean, I've heard about it, man. I know people that don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
sir.
Don't give it to their kid, but you know that was a decision the wife made. So I was like, you know what?
That was just I made.
You know, rock out.
No shots for him because I mean even my dad was telling me it's like some kids with them shots they get like autism or something like that.
Yeah,
So it's just like
I have seen it.
CDC says that 56,000 people died from flu or flu-like illnesses each year.
56,000?
Yeah, we already had 39 for the coronavirus.
Bro, that's alarming.
How long?
I told you.
How long the
So I mean,
coronavirus
the
been
coronavirus is serious.
How long has it been
because
active?
it's spreading.
I've only heard of it the past couple of months, but I don't know the official date.
We think like
Get back
3
to it.
months.
I would say this year. Put it that way.
This is all coming from the
World.
World Health Organization too. Just so you know, WHO.
December, were we?
No. Last year I didn't know anything about coronavirus.
I'm talking about end of the year last year. No, you didn't.
I didn't know anything. This year is when I heard about coronavirus. You know what I'm saying?
About January.
I'm not a fact. You know, I can't fact it like that.
Right,
for me personally, I didn't find out about it till this year.
There's no cure to this virus.
No,
Except Lysol.
Every time I think about this coronavirus, I just think of like the end of the world. Personally, I think that.
For real?
I do.
Whenever I heard that they
January
declared a state of emergency,
That's what I'm saying.
January 30th.
January 30th?
Yeah.
that reminded me of
Public health emergency. of
Happy birthday to me, huh?
international
Shit. The day before my birthday, huh?
Hey, y'all ever played that game? Y'all ever played that game? What is it called?
Shit's gonna be zombies out here in a minute.
Yeah,
We gonna play zombies.
Hey, I know exactly what you do
gonna
in
play.
a zombie apocalypse.
Hey,
The
follow me.
Division. Y'all ever played the Division?
Just follow me. We gonna live.
I try to tell you, we
Have
gonna
y'all ever
live.
played the Division?
Nah, I heard of it though.
You played it? Bro, when they said New York was quarantined the other day, in state of emergency, I went to the Division, dog. Like, my mind instantly went to the
My mind instantly went to The Walking Dead.
My mind also went to Will Smith movie.
Which one?
All right, Legend.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My mind went to that too, for sure.
And it's just like, yo, man, this can't be.
I'm
like,
trying to tell you.
The coronavirus is already at 39,000.
That's how we going out. That's how niggas going out this
3,900.
year.
Oh, 3,900.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I was about to say.
Oh
man,
yeah.
That's a. Man.
No, what's alarming is the spread. The spread is alarming.
But it,
Non-stop. It has no cure.
That's what's alarming.
like, so the other
The
people,
fact
the people that are cured.
they're not curing it. They're fighting it.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. So the people that are cured, are they really cured?
No, they don't. You have to find a host to find the cure.
Yeah.
And then if you can't find the host, you'll never find the cure.
Yeah.
You have to find the host.
That's what I always try to go back to where it all started
The
from.
issue is they can't find the host.
Because it's coming from everywhere. Yeah.
Because they've said it's like two different things. They said it was
Yeah.
the bat, and then they said it was the sand shrews.
Yeah. And it's coming from everywhere, all different places, it's popping up everywhere.
Who the hell eats bats though? I just can't. That's the question of my.
It's their cultures, man. I'm telling you, man. I've sat down at some weird tables with people and ate some weird food.
I've eaten weird food, but it's just like bats though.
Man,
A bat?
have you ever eaten squirrel?
Yeah,
I've never eaten. See, my thing is I'm not eating an animal that has rabies.
Yeah, but you're saying that, but in these countries, bro, that's not necessarily true. These animals, bats don't always live in caves, bro. There's bats.
Yeah. There's all kind of. That's what I'm saying. It's a cultural difference. They eat all kind of
it's
shit.
obviously in an area. It's coming from an area where it's not like how we live. You know what I'm saying? They're from a rural area.
Yeah. Bats have rabies.
Yeah, but that's here in America. Over there, that could be. They say raccoons have some of the best meat because they don't eat. But in the city, no. They eat trash and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And so I ate all kind of stuff.
I think that's the biggest piece of, anything current.
Yeah.
Whenever you're talking about current events, man, and you're not talking on a global level, like this conversation we just had, I think you're wrong, man, because a lot of people will just isolate the issue to be, oh, well, in the States, this, and the third, and this, you know what I'm saying? But y'all literally just included the entire world into this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way you got to look at it, man, because people will say, like, well, only so many people got it, I'm good. No, man. That's here. That's just here.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't pop up with viruses randomly like that. No. This is an issue.
And
so
they ready to shut down the whole government over this.
Man.
They don't know how it's gonna. They feel like the only way to stop it is to keep people in the house. That's
you
the
see
only
what I'm saying?
way, and this is the first time that's ever happened since I've been living. I ain't never been through nothing like this, where they telling people to stay in the crib, don't come outside, don't touch nothing, don't do this, don't do that. And I feel like my lifestyle is so singled out. I'm not really that affected, but I'm looking at people that do go out and go to a regular job every day. And they're around 1,000 people.
guilty.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You're going to the city every day and you're touching the same doorknob that 50,000 people just touched.
But if I could tell y'all something though, man, if y'all really think about it and you think about how cartoons like the Jetsons or cartoons like the Simpsons and stuff like that, how, like, I guess you could say ahead of their time they are. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this stuff, bro, like, I don't know how these cartoons came to be, but a lot of this stuff is indicative of where we're going. You know what I mean?
Hey, was it on a Simpsons episode?
I don't know. I don't know, but I know I've seen some
They be
other
telling
things
the
on
truth,
Simpsons episode.
They be telling the truth, man.
Then that coronavirus is more than just to sneeze and touch something. It has to be because how do 2 people come from Italy and only 2 people that was on the plane have it? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they got on the plane, everybody's been on the plane.
Oh,
You get on the plane,
coughing,
you have to,
sneezing.
it's one thing
farting.
that everybody has to touch, and that's the person that you either gotta hand your phone to or you gotta take the ticket to for you to get on the plane. You got to touch that person.
Yeah.
So that means everybody on the plane, including her, cause she getting on the plane.
They got exposed to it, ain't it?
But so how did only 2 people come from Italy and have it? Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Because
So
it's
you
only-
mean it's deeper than what they trying to say. It has to be. Only thing I could think of that happening is you swapping spit, or you got a cut on your hand and you like AIDS or something. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it has to go in your bloodstream for you to get it, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's because why would the government start telling you don't do meth? The meth, it might be in the meth because the meth is come. That's not. They're not joking. They saying that because they think that wherever the meth is being made, on what products it's being made from, where it's coming from, it might be infected with that.
Yeah, that's real.
That's crazy, bro. Like I don't know anybody that does meth, but I know it affects. Not for real.
Nah, in Florida,
It affects
in
my
Florida,
it
they
affects
was
my
saying they was
town.
having people was bringing the meth to the police station and not getting locked up.
Bro,
Yeah,
listen,
for
man.
real.
If that was the case, man, like there's people in my town. My dad used to be on this little court. It's called drug court, and he used to do something. I think I can't remember what, but meth really affects my town like bad. You know what I'm saying? I hope if that's the thing that will get people off of it, then yeah, Corona away. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know anybody personally that uses it, but if I did, then I would want them to turn it in. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like if that's what it would take, cool. Because I know I can't say this from experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm speculating. But it seems to me like it's like one of those chokehold drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like people just can't.
Oh man, that's gonna
If you
wreck
do meth,
your
that's-
whole life.
Yeah, you do meth.
Is you done? You're just gonna wreck your whole life.
You're just taking out life.
Oh yeah, that's
Nah,
it.
you don't give a fuck about nothing.
You're checking out.
Cleaning products put all together.
You might as well drink. You might as well drink pine sol.
I mean, and it's the thing
Or
of it
just
is
drink
for
some
me,
bleach.
like
It's
terrible.
because I didn't know that, about that. There's a lot of people in my town, man. Like,
Nah,
that-
but it
that are
affects
probably-
small towns for a reason though. It's cheap as fuck. You can make that shit out there in the country
Oh, I
because
see what
there's so
you're
much
saying.
land.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Ain't
Not
nobody
unbothered.
bothering
How
you.
much?
Yeah,
Like
unbothered.
exactly. How many acres you had?
Ain't nothing to do out
Growing
there.
up.
We had like around, like in my family,
Or like where you lived at?
where I
Like
It don't
lived,
matter how
it was
many
like about
acres you
5.
have.
You
All you gotta do is
look,
go to the
5
middle of
acres.
the
You can do
woods
everything.
and
You
go
can do
handle your
everything.
business.
5 acres, you do anything.
And you out there already too. You already pushed out there. You do whatever you
can
want.
be in Cobb County and handle your business if you are in the right spot. And you
Yeah.
run out in the woods and you doing
There used to be a
whatever.
nigga. There used to be a nigga on Kyle Park. We got arrested, bro. You used to, like selling roses. You ask for a certain rose, you get meth.
What's a rose?
Huh?
Like a rose?
Yeah,
a
like
flower?
it was a guy standing there in a suit every Sunday
Yeah.
on
Wow.
Kyle Parkway for years. Never knew until he got busted.
Wow.
I swear I seen him. I used to see him as a little kid, dude. Literally.
That's crazy.
I'm telling
I
you.
mean, but it affects a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the thing that gets them people off of that, man, I mean, I just think it would be better for it, you know.
I feel you.
But I would hate to have to like not be able to come in here and see y'all, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all get quarantined, man, and I'm gonna call and check up and make sure y'all good. And if y'all good, man, we're gonna have to come kick it.
Nah, I
We have
feel you.
sleepovers or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But think about that though. If you really stay home, I mean, Amazon's already doing deliveries by drone. You know what I'm saying? They doing deliveries by whatever means that that can be robotic or whatever. So if we gotta stay home, like there's gonna be no more social interaction. So if you and your
Shit.
woman ain't solid,
And that's
guess
the
what? It's just gonna be you and the fellas.
Real.
For me, that's gonna get
Until
old.
I know somebody with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Until I know somebody with that shit, that's when I'm shaking my boots.
Hey, I'm gonna tell
Until
you,
I know somebody with that shit, whatever. Y'all motherfuckers ain't doing nothing but scamming the world.
Because I know what I do every day. You know what I'm
real.
saying? I'm a very, like you said, I'm a very
They got the
isolated,
stock
structured
fucked
kind of
up.
guy.
They want you to sell everything you
Oh
got and
yeah,
get
of
rid of
course,
it.
of
So in
course.
5 months, you know what the fuck finna happen.
Oh.
Everything finna be.
That's why I'm on it. That's why I'm on it. That's why I'm on it right now.
I'm talking about I got partners ready to sell their soul away over.
Don't do it.
No.
This happens
Keep
all
your
the
shit.
time.
Keep
This
your
happens
shit.
all the time.
Y'all wanna talk about stock
It's
market?
affecting the stock market
right.
so much. I think that it's all legit.
If this happens, all you gotta do is, if people that study this stuff, they know, man, it
Y'all been buying
happens
any?
all the time.
I've
It's
been
not, I don't
buying
even.
too.
I'm studying about the stocks. It's
I've
just
been buying a lot of
about this
crypto,
time
too.
period. Period. It's a come up time. When everything going bad, you be calm, get your money right, invest in something.
Invest to the wrong in the wrong thing now. You can't fuck up now too.
You gotta. That's what you don't invest in the wrong thing. Invest in the sure stuff, real estate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody always gonna need a house. There's no shortage of land nowhere. Get you some property, man. Put you a tiny house on top of it for $7,500.
You know, I'm thinking now about that house that.
Put somebody in it and charge them $12.
If this really happened, like I am Windsor, how do you have a house that Will Smith built? Like who would think of that? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a scientist and he had a lab in the basement that could withstand an apocalyptic time. Y'all ever think about that? Like he had all that stuff already set up. Like, is anybody even prepared?
Will be.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Already got that plotted out, my guy.
like I told my girl, like I said, I want a simple house, but I want to build because the way that I want to build. I want a bat cave for real.
No, I'm telling you, we talking secret room. Bro, meet me in the room, bro. Let's go down the hallway. Just,
I need another crib up under my shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like, I go down there. It's
Y'all think about Batman, man. Like he had a legit place. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up, you dropped down the little thing, and then you know what I'm saying? You in there. He got his TVs, he got a ventilating system, you know what I'm saying? He got his lights.
He living down there.
He can live down there.
You ain't got to come up for nothing.
Batman. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I would love that, man.
Right. With that being said, though, we'll end this on this, ladies. Like we said, love yourself, respect yourself.
Ladies,
Y'all definitely
we love y'all.
Love you so much.
We respect y'all. Y'all mean more than you ever could know.
I'm trying to tell you.
We
need you. You guys need us. Let's work together.
Exactly. I say that we all need each other.
Jasmine runs my world. I just drive.
I always want to drive. But I feel you, though. But, yeah, guys. Appreciate you guys for listening again.
Thank you.
Once again, this is Migo. You can find me on IG at Migo_the_kid with 2 D's.
Yes, sir.
Also on Twitter, Big Migo. BIGG_Migo. Yes, sir.
It's your boy, Timothy Dance, on Facebook and LinkedIn. You can find me everywhere else at The Everything Man. Man.
And that just leaves me then, the country boy. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Original. MR_ORIJINAL. Everywhere. Mr. Original.
Mr. Original.
Yes, sir.
Where can they get in contact with us at?
For sure. If you guys want to get in contact with us, hit us up in the comments. But definitely email us at neguswithattitude91@gmail.com. That's neguswithattitude91@gmail.com.
NEGUS.
Yes, sir. Yes, world. Once again, we love you guys.
We love you. Much love.
Come back next time. Have another episode before you come with the heat. The provocative.
That's fire.
Provocative. Yo, we out.
You ain't know that. Boy, you got lots to learn.